Someone can enjoy peanut butter and jelly sandwiches guilt-free again. I just found a 90-second keto bread recipe that's just enough for one sandwich, and it's made with almond flour, so it is low carb, like super low carb. How is it, Liza? Good. So I'm making one for myself. It's just 3 tablespoons of almond flour, a half teaspoon of baking powder, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of oil or butter. And then you cook it in the microwave for 90 seconds. This is hot. And I added my flax seed mix, my health seed mix to it to make it look more like bread. Then you can either toast it in a pan or eat it as is. For easy removal, you slide a knife around the edge. Also, spraying the bowl with oil right before cooking is a good idea. And then I need a plate. And then you turn it upside down on the plate. Here's what it looks like out of the plate. It has lots of bubbles, nice and airy, a little bit dense because it's just almond flour. So that's why it suggests you can toast it to make it a little more solid. I'm going to let it cool for a few minutes, and then it's a lot easier to work with. It's not as moist. And then I'm going to make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich too. Oh really? Are you talking? Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Hi. Woohoo! Talk to me. Tell me about your day. Do you want to tell me about your day? Buttons.
So I won some money in a company thing, and I'm trying something new because I can. What I'm doing is I'm trying immersion cooking. So I got some fancy steaks from Costco. You throw in a little thyme, a little garlic. You vacuum seal it. There we go. So it pulls the vacuum. Pulled a good enough vacuum. The other ones work just fine. For some reason this one didn't want to work. And then you throw it in here. Make sure it's fully immersed. It's a little hot. It should be because it's cooking steak. And then you set the timer. I'm probably just going to set one on my phone. You let it sit for 3 hours. And you're good to go. I'll show you how it turns out. The steaks are out. They are now at the perfect temperature, medium rare. Now we just need to sear it. So we're going to sear it with a bunch of butter and then some thyme. Maybe I'll throw in some garlic and we'll go from there. Anyways.
Give me my phone.
Dad!
So we have butter, we have thyme, and then I'm going to throw some of the garlic that I cooked or some aromatics in there. Once it's all melted down, I'll throw that in there. We'll sear the outside, and then we'll have an amazing meal with some roasted potatoes, and I think you can see the, you can't see, asparagus at the bottom. I get 3 plates. So we're searing the steaks now with butter, thyme, and garlic. It should be amazing.
Should be.
Or they'll be garbage and I would have wasted $40, but. Getting ready to plate. So steaks. I'm gonna cut it to see what it looks like. Poke. I was gonna cut it to see what it looks like on the inside.
I like standing here, it's warm.
It's because the thing was...
I know, it feels so good.
So if I've done this right, it should be
Nice.
It's not overcooked. It's a nice medium.
Nice.
I'm really excited to try this. But I'm just gonna get a small piece right now.
I also put a bunch of onion powder on. I don't know how.
I'm really excited to see what you think.
Okay.
Here's the final plate. Ignore the.
Mine's ugly because I already cut the girls.
There's that one. There's Rachel's that's been hammered apart, but here's Cameron's, my brother. His, and we'll give you a review in just a bit.
I did it! I finally got a walk! I'm so happy. Tonight is lo mein, beef and broccoli lo mein. This is the leftover steak from our souvee adventure this weekend. So I'm just browning the steak, and I'm going to pull it out and cook the vegetables and then throw the meat back in last minute so it doesn't get overcooked, because I hate overcooked meat. So excited to have a walk. It's really hard to keep this from spinning while I'm trying to stir and hold the camera at the same time. Forgot to show off the sauce. It is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, or more if you're doing a larger amount. Some hoisin sauce, like a spoonful is what I do. And then you toss it in. My meat and vegetables are done. I'm just waiting for the noodles to finish, and then I will mix everything together, turn it on high one more time, get everything really cooking and the flavors soaking into the noodles, and then it'll be done. Lo mein has become a favorite the last month because I tried it once and we were all like, this is so good! And it's easy. It takes 40 minutes, I think, to make it. You could do it with ham, chicken, broccoli, stir-fry vegetables. You usually want cabbage and some kind of noodles, so like a spaghetti noodle works really well. And the sauce. And then that is whatever you want to put in it. It's high vegetable protein, low carb, because I don't put as many noodles in it. It's perfect for Eliza. So what I'm noticing with the wok is that, so this is my first time cooking in a wok ever. When you have it on higher temperatures, things cook faster because it's a more concentrated heat right there at the bottom. And then the best thing about it, the reason why it's shaped like this, is so that the ingredients stay in the sauce better rather than being spread out on a flat pan. Because it all conjoins into the middle, everything stays in the sauce, is able to collect that flavor better. Yes. Is your show done? Is your show done? No. What's up? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Dinner will be ready in just a couple minutes. We're letting some of the moisture boil off. Because a little bit of the water from the noodles gotten into the mixture. I guess I gotta go help the kid for a minute while this boils. So, as part of Eliza's diet, we're also really trying to get her moving more often. She's still pretty shy about doing that. Diane, stop. We're trying to talk. So we're trying to do like 7 times a week. Do some kind of video that has movement to it. I'm going to let Eliza hold it now. So like on Monday we did a dance party. And today, which is Wednesday, because yesterday Diane had preschool so she wasn't here. Today she keeps stopping. We did yoga! Diane, what was your yoga story about? Was it about a bee? Mm-hmm. We found a YouTube channel that does stories with yoga. So we did a story about a bee. I just broke the remote. My goodness, guys. We got them moving. It was fun to do. Say bye! The nice thing about doing these things with my kids is it's a way for me to work out and have fun too. So if you are trying to figure out how to move yourself and exercise yourself, but you have kids, do dance videos or yoga videos with your kids.